It's the 2K Sports
Well,
pregame
we can hope
show.
for an upset here because the 1-5 Nuggets are going up against the 6-1 Pacers.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, happy to be
The
here
Pacers
with my
blow
partners,
pretty much everybody
Kenny
out.
Jet Smith and
So
tonight we'll
this
see the
could be
Denver
really
Nuggets.
bad.
It's time for some hoops at Pepsi 7. Anderson.
Well, guys, he told me there.
All right, David, thanks. There is no shortage of athleticism in this one tonight, Clark. Both these teams just incredibly athletic on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there, partner. I mean, they cover so much ground, and they cover it quickly because of the length and speed they have as teams. I mean, excellent length on both sides of the ball in this one, and they play to their strengths, and that's length and athleticism.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Antetokounmpo, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Murray. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein, and it's Turner in at the 4.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Rubio. The step-back jumper is good.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Cauley-Stein a screen. Brogdon with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Brogdon the pass to Murray. From outside, off the mark. On defense, Indiana. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
They executed on the road, stayed focused, stay consistent with who you are as a team.
I love that, Greg. You got to do that away from home. It shows how connected they are with one another playing that way, and excellent chemistry.
Here's Brogdon after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic.
Oh.
And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
I think Cauley-Stein just killed
And
Rubio.
Rubio, you know, known mostly
He kinda
for his
just
ability
floated off
to pass it
to
and
his
create
death.
opportunities for teammates. But, you know, I think he's an underrated defender at that point guard spot, and maybe doesn't get the credit he deserves defensively.
And Greg, for Rubio, his defense is something that isn't talked about, but is certainly present all the time.
Yeah, I mean, he's smart, fast, he moves his feet well, and has terrific anticipation with his hands. Great playing both on and off the ball, and just aware of his spacing and a player's tendencies.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him. Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, and I think all credit goes to that being just good offense. I mean, those are the kind of shots they want, and they got them.
And they're able to recover. Chalk up 2 there. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Trailing by 2. Rubio dishes to Vucevic. Back to Rubio. Vucevic setting the pick for Rubio. Pick by Vucevic. On its way from Hayward for 2. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Hayward against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Murray. Turner with the screen for Murray. Cauley-Stein a screen. Shoots from the line. Misses off the left eye.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Rubio kicks to Hayward. Shot from 12. And that one is good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Brogdon with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Murray kicks to Antetokounmpo. Over Hayward. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Here's Hollis Jefferson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. He kicks it to Vucevic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
It's obvious down in the paint is where Vucevic is most comfortable, just utilizing his size and strength against anybody who tries to defend him.
Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Rubio. And no good trying to get that one. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nuggets lead by 2. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Yeah, nice beginning so far. This is how you play out of the gate.
Denver in the lead.
And anytime you think about the Pacers, it's really hard to forget their recent dominance in the East now. I mean, in 2013, they were 1 win away from the NBA Finals. In 14, they earned the #1 seed in the East, and then it kind of snowballed south since then.
They've got Vucevic, Kevin Love out there with Hayward. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 2. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
And, you know, really, when you look at it, Murray is quite crafty at getting contact on his drives. I like his fearlessness going to the hole.
Both good from the line that time. And for the Pacers, 2 consecutive trips to the Eastern Conference Finals. They seem poised for a long run. Clark, what happened?
Well, they changed direction. They had 3 all-star caliber players in Lance Stevenson, Roy Hibbert, and Paul George, and David West was an anchor of that team as well. Stevenson left. The league seemed to figure out Hibbert, and PG broke his leg, and just like that, their fortunes changed. And I think, too, the way the league was changing in terms of style of play impacted the decision, too.
Now, here's Brogdon. After the miss from Vucevic. Turner with the screen. Brogdon kicks to Turner. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the corner. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. On to Tacumbo's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pacers. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. The shot by Hayward, wide open, traps in the tray. Hayward's got 5 now.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, these teams evenly matched, Greg, trading hits and refusing to give up any advantage.
And there it is for him. 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Excellent awareness from Antetokounmpo, sensing the chance to impose his will inside and then capitalizing really easy.
Now here's Hayward. Really disappointing game for him in that loss to Chicago. Stolen by Brogdon. Outside, Antetokounmpo. That one drops for him. He's got 8. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Most fans know Ricky Rubio, the point guard out of Spain, as an incredible playmaker, which he is. But Clark, he's also one of the best on-ball defenders as a point guard in the NBA. Just a great defensive talent.
Yeah, I tell you what, he's improved in that area as much as anybody could have ever expected him to, Kevin. He has long arms, so he's got that excellent reach. He can bother shots. He can come for rear view blocks from behind with that length. And he's got nice lateral movement and good instincts, too.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Coley Stein, a screen. Shoots over Vucevic. And Coley Stein with the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. And the Pacers lead by 1. Rubio, the pass to Love. 5 post, Vucevic working on Cauley Stein. Vucevic a screen on Antetokounmpo from deep.
How do you leave him wide open? Oh,
Timely
man.
passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last
Oh,
touch by
man.
Brogdon.
You know,
That was
that's
brutal.
not how you distribute the ball. It needs to be more focused when making passes like that.
Now, here's Rubio. He has 6. It's a pick by Love. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Vucevic. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime
Ernie
Show.
Johnson here. Got Shaq. Got Ken. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output for both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the... And we're just about ready for the start of...
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now. Denver shooting impressively throughout at 62%.
And really, the Nuggets, a stronger team than many had predicted last season. One area that troubled them was the defensive end. And when they would
Kevin
lose,
Love
it
with
was
an
usually
and
by
one.
being unable to come up with consistent stops.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Brogdon out there with Murray. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Turner. And it's Cauley Stein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Antetokounmpo kicks to Murray. And here is Cauley Stein on the wing. Turner, and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And for the Nuggets and their defensive issues, Greg, a lot of it stemmed from their lack of rim protection.
Yeah, the inability to challenge shots in general, for that matter. And they also had problems applying pressure and forcing turnovers as a team at the bottom of the league in terms of turnovers forced.
And stolen by Cauley Stein. Here's Murray. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Brogdon with it. Now defended by Hayward. Cauley Stein passes to Brogdon. Cauley Stein a screen. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo kicks to Cauley Stein. Shoots over Vucevic. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good.
I thought he had the space to shoot comfortably there, and disappointed that he missed it.
From the arc, Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 10 points in the game.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Murray for 3. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
That's a pick by Love. They set the pick. Vucevic a screen on Brogdon. Vucevic against Turner. Another miss by Vucevic. Pacers trail by 8.
And you look at the post-up bangers who don't block shots at a high level. More and more, we're seeing teams relegate them to that 6-man role off the bench. It'll be interesting to see how that affects a guy like Vucevic, who fits that description.
Love against Turner. Love dishes to Rubio. Love with the screen on Brogdon. Here's Hayward. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Pass to Brogdon. Antetokounmpo kicks to Cauley Stein. Antetokounmpo against Hayward. Antetokounmpo passes to Cauley Stein. And the shot goes in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Rubio, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. It's a pick by Love. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. The feed to Hayward from downtown. The Nuggets with another miss.
And I tell you what, he's doing his best to contribute, but he's been out of sync, out of rhythm. Luckily, his team still is in front.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Denver Nuggets. Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one drops.
You know, Kevin, when you watch Giannis, it's impossible to not see how much he impacts the game. I mean, you can never feel comfortable as an opposing team when Giannis is in action at either end of the floor. Offensively, he's a problem, and defensively, he's a nightmare.
The 17-footer. Oh, good on that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way. To the paint for the lead, and the layup by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 7.
You know, even though Antetokounmpo is a bigger guy, longer guy, he handles and passes like a point guard. I mean, he's always on the lookout for how he can set up his teammates for good shots.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hayward kicks to Rubio. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists now in this one.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, I mean, the best way to spread out this defense is for Rubio to hit a few more of these.
The baseline J misses the shot. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nuggets lead by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. Mike Malone moments ago with some words for his players.
Stop and run. Stop.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Hayward out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Vucevic. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Rubio. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's good offense. The shot didn't go down, but they'll live with that.
Coley Stein, a screen. Brogdon kicks to Turner. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Over Hayward. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Turner. 14 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He is in the zone. There's a reason he keeps getting the ball. They're feeding him because they trust him to lead their team.
Back to Rubio. It's a pick by Love. Love with the screen on Brogdon. Shoots off the screen, and the basket by Rubio.
And so far, this has got that feel of a game that could be back and forth all the way.
Yeah, not a lot of separation in this one, Greg. Both teams looking for that one big run to grab momentum.
And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, I'll tell you what, Greg, what can they do? I mean, nobody can miss a shot. I mean, these guys are bringing it on offense right now.
And here's the fast break. Here's Coley Stein, and Coley Stein throws it down.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Hit by Vucevic for 3. Hayward. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists in the game. Murray sets a screen for Brogdon. Murray kicks to Antetokounmpo. Good D by Love.
defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
They set the screen. And Rubio kicks to Hayward. Vucevic is screen on Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to Vucevic. Here's Rubio. And the shot falls short this time.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. Denver's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Picked by Vucevic. And Rubio kicks to Hayward. The Nuggets moving the ball around to take the lead. Rubio missing again.
And the defense that time was late. And you got to feel fortunate he didn't put that one away.
Antetokounmpo passes to Brogdon.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
here we go. Rubio's got it on the fast break chance. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And it's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Brogdon kicks to Murray. Paulie Stein with a screen on Rubio. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. Over Hayward. And the Pacers.
Oh my goodness. It's going to come down to the last shot.
Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And really no need to rush. Still plenty of time to get a good look.
Well, if they've got a play that they use to get a quality shot, this is the time to run.
And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hayward right side. Over Antetokounmpo. Oh, no good. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional
goodness.
boost for him.
That was way too close. Rubio with 33 points and 9 assists. 12 turnovers. Off of 4 for 9 shooting. Vucevic, 30 and 15. 4 for 8. Hayward with 24, 6 and 9. Off of 3 for 8. Kevin Love with 9 and 9. Hollis Jefferson with 6 points. Giannis with 42, 9 and 12, off of 6 for 12. WCS with 30 and 12. Brogdon, perfect from the field, 21 and 6. Murray and Turner, both with 6 points. Work the paint. I guess in the case of the Nuggets, just go to the free throw line. And get hot from down deep. That was a really good game.